I can't wait to see Ed Sheeran. Yay! This arena reminds me of Georgia Southern so much. Oh, it smells like churros. Oh my God. Can I say something to the camera?
Broken heart, suddenly when you can't sing. This whole world is a new world and a bold world for me, and I'm feeling good. Stars filled with fire and smoke, watching over Julian sun. This is too late fire, and we should all burn together. Watch the flames climb high out into the night, calling out Father, stand by and we will watch the flames burn all the dawn into the side. Inside the mountains I see light, burning the trees I see fire. Unknown souls see fire, blood in the breeze, and I hope that you remember me. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were someone waiting for me. We were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time, darling. Just hold my hand, be my girl, I'll be your man. I see the future in your eyes, baby. I'm dancing in the dark, you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve it. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Unless you mean it. How are you gonna sing love? Don't call me. You don't believe it, so let me know the truth. For I die right to you, so you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer till I hide me. Wait for me to come home. Hear you whisper through the door. Wait for me to come home. Did you hurt me? What's okay, baby? Only words bleed inside these veins. You're just holding me. I won't ever let you go. Wait for me to come home. Wait for me to come home. Wait for me to come home. Wait for me to come They said she's in club 18, stuck in her daydream. This place since 18, they see a backseat, slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastries. They scream the worst things in life don't freeze us, 'cause she's just under the upper hand. Goes man for a couple grand, fly to the motherland, settle up to another man. It's too cold outside for angels to fly. Under the upper hand, go mad for a couple grand. We don't wanna go outside tonight, 'cause in a pipe we'll fly to the motherland, settle up to another man. It's too cold outside for angels to fly. Say what? Next time talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Coming out from
Do you know why I'm excited? I'm excited because it's Friday night, which means that you guys will be the craziest audience of the weekend. We love you, Eddy! So in love.
starts the spark and I
my senses come to life while I'm stumbling home as drunk as
Ed Sheeran is Beyonce's baby.
Pussycat Dolls? Yeah.
Oh, Nicole Scherzinger.
Yeah.
I love her. That lady is so talented. Oh my god. She can sing and dance. That lady there. With bass. It's like, yeah.
Bust out Nina Simone.
Eddie, I love you. All he did was drink out of his water bottle. Everybody went crazy. They were like, oh my God. All I was thinking was, slow down, Eddie. Like, don't hurt him. The whole time I kept calling him Eddie. I was like, I love you, Eddie. I know his name is Ed Sheeran, but I just feel like calling him Eddie. The whole time I was like, Eddie, slow down, fam. You gonna hurt him. Oh my God, don't do it, Eddie. Don't hurt him. Oh my God. Slow down. Ed Sheeran, that's a grown man. That is a grown man. I promise you. That is a grown man. It was so funny because we were in Duluth. He was like, where am I? Is this Duluth? Yeah, y'all Duluth? Everybody's like, yeah! He was like, oh, okay, if I'm not mistaken, we were real close to Atlanta, right? I was like, yeah! He's like, all right, I feel like half of y'all from Atlanta. So half the crowd was like, yeah! Oh, it was sold out, packed. Half the crowd was like, yeah! And then the other half that was from Duluth was like, okay, yeah, Atlanta. And then he was like, so I'm just gonna call y'all Atlanta. The people from Duluth was like, And he was like, yeah, y'all not gonna get mad, are y'all? Okay, hey, Atlanta. I was like, Eddie, you can't just be calling these people what they not, though. Because some people was mad. It was this one man. He was sitting down verbatim. He said, hey, this is Duluth, buddy. I was cracking up. I was like, Eddie, you can't be making these people mad. I swear they're going to throw water bottles at you. They're going to throw water bottles and skateboards at you because you cannot be calling these people what they don't want to be called. And it was so funny because the people from Atlanta was like, yeah, Atlanta. The people from Duluth was like, I was cracking up. I was like, this man said, I'm just going to call y'all whatever I want to call y'all. And he swear he was in Atlanta. And then I swear at one point he called us London. Because I swear at one point in the middle of his song, he was like, you look so beautiful tonight, London. I was like, boy, this is Georgia. Like, he is a comedian. And so is James Blunt. When I get to people's concerts, it's like a totally different feeling. I'm like, like, I cried when Beyonce sang Ring the Alarm. Because I always liked that song. It always got me, like, hyped. But I've never been emotional over it. And when she sang Ring the Alarm, I felt the fire. And I just I felt like my body was vibrating. I felt like I was on a high. Like, it was so crazy. So, yeah, that's what happened with Fire with Ed Sheeran. And I See Fire, I think that's the name of it. When I tell you that man performed that song, oh my God, like my clips that I showed y'all before in this vlog do not do anything that I saw justice. Like, it just doesn't do it justice. Like, it's nothing like being there. Like, some things the camera just cannot pick up. It's just insane. He did Fire. It was an experience. Like, I was like, oh my God. Like, that song told me, look deeper into Ed Sheeran's lyrics, because his songs are talking about stuff that he's been through. It's talking about something. Like, Fire, I was like, Eddie, you okay? This man done been through it. And I was like, I just wanted to run up on stage and give him a hug. I wanted to hug his guitar. I just was like, oh my God. Now, every time I hear that song, Fire, I'm going to feel different. And at one point, I was like, Ed Sheeran got like 5 different voices. He has like a super high, strong voice. He has like a super low voice. He has a raspy voice. And then he has like a middle voice that's like classic Ed Sheeran voice. And then I swear his guitar has become his voice. Like I feel like his guitar is the 5th voice of Ed Sheeran. Whenever him and James Blunt came on, the lights would be on super bright. And then out of nowhere, it was like, shoom, and it's darkness. Like super darkness. Not you go outside, you can see the stars, you see the clouds, you see like a couple of shadows on the concrete. No. Darkness. Like darkness. Like black. I was like, and then out of nowhere, boom, bass hits you with guitar and like these boys on stage just singing by themselves. But it was fine. Ed Sheeran, he's fine. And that was some real skater boy rock star-ish. Like, first of all, he was handing out skateboards where you sell your merchandise. If I knew how to skateboard, I tried, failed, almost failed. Honey, if I knew how to skateboard, I would have got me a skateboard. Like, I totally would have got me a skateboard. But I got me some socks. I showed y'all the socks, the Divide socks. I'm going to wear them in another video later, maybe. And I got me a fitted cap because I said, oh, I got me a pink Fila hat. Because I said I was going to wear more fitted caps, so like when I'm in a rush, I could just throw that thing on, run, and I could still be attractive, darling. He took us to the woods. He had us sitting up in fire. I was like, boy, what have you been through? He had us in a jukebox. He had us in the Hunger Games. This boy took us so many different places. He had us in a skate park. I swear to you. I was like, where we going, Eddie? Like, these PowerPoints, he wasn't playing with them screensavers, y'all. I'm calling them PowerPoints the screensavers because that's all he needed. Like, he didn't need dancers. He didn't need a band. He didn't need fireworks. He didn't need nothing. He had the fireworks was on the PowerPoint. He was like, oh, you want some fireworks? Let me click this mouse real quick and give y'all a PowerPoint slide with some fireworks on it. And that stuff looks so. You know what? I don't know if you've ever been to Disney World, but if you have been to Disney World and seen how committed they are to the detail and to making everything look realistic, that's Ed Sheeran. Detail, realistic, mind-blowing. That man is an entertainer. I don't care what he do from this point on. You can never tell me a day of your life that Ed Sheeran is ever something to play with. Oh, he had us in a jukebox. He had us in a karaoke club. Like, he took us places. There was this one girl when Photograph came on. She was dancing like this. She was like... Couples that were there were so beautiful. It was this one couple. The girl, she was about my height maybe. And her guy was like at least 1.5 feet taller than her. They were so cute because Ed Sheeran is like super romantic. If you listen to his music, it's either super deep, you can tell he done been through some things, or it's like so romantic. And I don't know if y'all know this about me yet, but I am like a hopeless romantic. I'm a strong hopeless romantic. So like, being romantic, gets me right here. Yeah, he was like all over her, the tall guy. He was like all over her, like not nasty, like ugh, sloppy, like get a room. But he was so cute because he was just like hugging her. He was like a tower over her. He had his arms around her, and she was just like leaning against him, and they were singing to each other. And I was just like, they are so beautiful. I mean, go on. And then I saw other couples, and it was just so cute. It wasn't like Valentine's Day overkill type. The couples that were there, it was the perfect date. The perfect date. I promise you. Like, if you need to go on a date, go to Ed Sheeran's Divide tour. That is the perfect date to take the love of your life. That, I mean, you're gonna fall in love all over again just by going to his concert. I promise you. That is one romantic guy. That's a grown man. Eddy is a grown man. And you lost your soul and it came back to you. Like those moments when you can see him losing it because this man loves music. I really feel like he has an anointing on him to do music. This man was like losing it, and he was just making stuff up off the dome of his head, and he just had him and that guitar, and that was it. Nothing else on the stage except them PowerPoints. And I was just like, oh my gosh, what a time to be alive. Like, I'm really in the same room as Ed Sheeran. Like, this is epic. He would end the song, pick up his water, open the top, and I swear all he needed to do was twist the top off, and I would pass out. He'd twist the top, drink it, laugh at us because he know we losing it, we showing out. And then he would just, the person would switch out his guitar, and then he just played this new guitar. He wouldn't even test it, he just started playing a new guitar, and then he just like going to the next song. And I'm like, no, you're not gonna just act like you didn't just give us life just 2 seconds ago. You're not just gonna do that. And I swear he would just like blow your mind, and then drink some water, take off his guitar, laugh, and then start a new thing. I'm like, time out. Do you know you are this force? Okay, like, acknowledge this. Don't just drink your water and act like you didn't just slay. He played up that fire real well. Like, he said, I got this red hair. Sometimes I look orange. I'm about to give y'all fire on these woes. That man is a one-man show. He don't need nobody. He don't need nothing. He don't need nobody. I wish I could describe how powerful he is just by himself. Like, that's it. Like, people try to make you feel like you need all this elaborate stuff to be a superstar. And yes, it helps. But that man is clever. He is brilliant. He figured out how to snatch your wig, your edges, your soul, and your eyebrows by himself. No band. Just him and a PowerPoint and a USB cord and a jump drive. That's it. Like, that's all he needed. Oh, and a guitar and a pedal thingy that's attached to the guitar to keep, you know, the music sustaining while you sing something else. Basically, it's you singing. You can stop singing, but it'll still play, and then you can sing again, and you tap the pedal again. People who play guitar, y'all know what I'm talking about. The little pedal thingy that's on the floor that's attached to the guitar. Oh my God, and the bass. This man has more bass than any club, than any concert, than any piece of music I have ever heard, than any car I've ever been in. He has more bass. Okay. His bass is sick. Like, that's a grown man. I cried when he first came out. He wasn't even singing, and I saw his hair, and I got so emotional. I was like, the reason I cried when he first came on the stage, because I saw his hair. Everybody there had the time of their life. My brother's favorite song is Photographs. I was like, just wait till he sing Photograph. My brother gonna lose it. He probably gonna pass out. My brother leaned over to me. He was like, Ari, this is my favorite song. I was like, I know. And then Ed Sheeran, he did that. He did Photographs so beautifully. Oh, and my favorite song by Ed Sheeran is Perfect. I will play that at my wedding. I will sing that to my husband, and my husband will sing it to me. He played Perfect right after Photographs, and I cried for the second time. Like, oh my God. I just was like, don't hurt him, Eddie. Like, oh my God, that man ain't nothing to play with. Don't ever underestimate Ed Sheeran. Don't. And I usually don't fangirl over people like this, because you never know how people are when you meet them. They say never meet your heroes. You never know who's going to try you. You never know who's going to feel entitled. You never know who's going to think that you're a peasant. You never know how it's going to end up. But I gotta give that man his props. He got the Mel Gibson card. I have this thing where I say, you got the Mel Gibson card. Mel Gibson is one of my favorite actors, and no matter what that man do, I turn a blind eye to it. I'm like, whatever. He made Passion of the Christ, so there's nothing he could do that's wrong. I don't care what he said. Whatever, you're making that up. Stop slandering Mel Gibson. Like, that's how I feel about Mel Gibson. Ed Sheeran about to get the Mel Gibson pass. First he came out with the Shape of You video, and that girl that played the lead was gorgeous. He's for the culture. He is a king when it comes to performing. That man, like, I wish y'all had seen it. That man. If you did go, or if you went the next night, or if you went to any of his Divide tour concerts, please let me know in the comment section. Tell me down below. Like, tell me. I respond to every last one of my comments. Tell me, please, how you felt. What was your favorite part? Just feel free to leave me like a booklet in my comments. I will read the entire thing. I will respond back to you, and we will have a good girlfriend chat, girl. So yeah, it like, I'm fangirling hard for Ed Sheeran. Like, that little redhead, y'all better watch out. He coming to snatch y'all up. Like, Ed Sheeran, he coming to take over. Like, he ain't no game. And neither is James Blunt. He ain't a game either. Like, they plays no games with y'all. They serious. Like, y'all thought it was playing? Y'all thought it was just playing on their little guitars. And, oh, pluck a little chord or two. I can sing. No. Oh, and Ed Sheeran can blow. I knew he could sing. That man? Eddy can sing. Every time Ed Sheeran drank his water bottle, everybody went crazy. Like, everybody like lost it. And he is such an anointed performer. His set, I swear, it's like Beyonce adopted him and he took on some of her performing power. This is my theory. I think that it's this one performance with Ed Sheeran and Beyonce. She's singing some of his songs, and if you just look it up, just type in Beyonce and Ed Sheeran performing together. I think that day she adopted him, and I think that he took on some of her Formation World Tour powers. Because I went to both of the tours, and I swear Ed Sheeran is Beyonce's baby. James Blunt was his opening act. James Blunt is such an amazing, he's a powerful performer. Like, his diction is amazing. His articulation is strong. Like, he pushes out every letter of every word and every note. Like, and he's funny. He has a wife and he has children, which is like, it's inspiring because it's like you could start a family and still be a superstar, like a legit rock star. James Blunt is everything. He was hilarious. He was like, okay, so we're gonna be here 2 nights. I need y'all to be louder than the other night. So everybody, of course, fell for it. We was like, oh, we loud. And then he was like, I know y'all happy to see Ed Sheeran, right? Everybody's like, yes. Hey. And then he was like, haha, I just used y'all. Now Ed Sheeran's in the back and he think that y'all screaming for me, when really I just used his name to make y'all scream louder for me, and y'all not gonna scream that loud for him. So thank y'all so much. I mean, it was just funny because that was his personality, and the whole time he was either singing or making jokes, and everything he said was funny. Like, his songs were all beautiful. Like, certain parts just hit me in the chest. It just hit me in the heart. I was like, this is some real music right here. Like, this is some real stuff. This is not one of those boring songs that you just use 2 bars or 2 measures and you just repeating the whole thing over and over and over again. It has no climax. It has no vibe that you can stay with. It has no interest. These songs were like impeccable. They were complex. It was like you put some time and thought into this song. Like, you put some skill set into this song. You put heart into the song. So James Blunt, I wish I had gotten some merchandise with his name and face on it, because I just was like, I missed out. He is an impeccable artist. Like, if anybody asked me to go to a James Blunt concert, I'm going. Now that I think about it, Ed Sheeran is so romantic. I might need to get me a ginger. Like, I wonder how that would be if I had like some ginger babies. Like, now I'm on like this ginger wave. Answer this question for me. Are all gingers romantic? Because if so, gingers might have like some points, you know, some bonus points. You know how you try to impress somebody. Like, let me find out you a ginger. I'm be like, do you know Ed Sheeran's song Perfect? Can you sing it? But that boy good. Like, that's all I kept thinking was sexy chocolate. Like, that's all I was thinking the whole concert. Except sexy ginger. Everybody was like, oh, I love your flower crown. This one girl came up to me when I was standing in line to get my merchandise. She was like, I just want to really tell you, I love your flower crown. I was like, oh, thank you. But the security guard lady, she came up to me. She was like, you look so cute. I love that on your head. She was just like, you are so cute. Oh my gosh. I was like, thank you. And then one of these other guys that worked down on the floor, we went to go record and to go take pictures down there close to the stage, like real close to the stage. And he was like, oh, okay. And he was just being nice. He was like, can I photobomb your video? And it was just so cute because I was like, Of course. Like, what are you saying? Of course you can photobomb my video. You don't even have to ask. Just jump in and be like, what's up, fam? I wore this choker, these earrings. Ooh, I'm giving you a little Latina tease. But this headband, this necklace, this lipstick, my Mac. Oh, and y'all heard Aaliyah Mac collaboration coming out. These earrings, a black tank top, camouflage. This is my army jacket. It's so cute, but I'll show the full jacket in my shopping with me vlog, calling it model go shopping, because I was just modeling, and I swear I was on a video shoot when I was in the changing room. I was hashtagging Ed Sheeran Divide Tour, I was hashtagging Duluth, I was hashtagging Divide Tour, so, and I was hashtagging Ed Sheeran. Tayamo Shantae, that's how you say it. Tayamo Shantae Twitter account. I had a good time. If you go look at those tweets, you'll see what I was thinking the whole time. It was just awesome. He was saying how two of his friends, they are newlyweds, they have kids, they never get out. Tonight they finally got out, and their date song is perfect. I told you that is my favorite song by him. Their date song is perfect. And he said, I'm dedicating this song to y'all. It was so sweet. I was like, oh my god. But yeah, that's it. That's all that I have for Ed Sheeran. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Watch my other videos on my channel. And I'm going to add a snippet of a cover that I did for Ed Sheeran some time ago. My subscribers, thank you guys so much. You mean everything to me. And bye. Oh, Ed Sheeran, you a king. You are the only one. Sometimes daydream. Worst things in life come free to us. And in a pipe, fly to the motherland. Sell up to another man. It's too cold outside. You will die covered in white.